We're here at STROMLO Forest Park. This is the new STROMLO Leisure Centre built by Kane Constructions, which is a $36 million project. One of the interesting features of this building, the beams are 40 metres in length, which at the time of construction were the largest single piece of construction timber in Australia. And the ceiling alone, the area is 6,000 square metres. To do the job well and to do it safely required careful planning. One of the technical challenges was manoeuvring the scissor lift in between the beams you see just here so that we could get our hands on the glass to clean the glass. You've always got to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be aware of staying a safe distance from the pool edge. You have to be careful of the drains, that you don't drive the scissor into the drain, so you've got to stay away from that. And then when you're elevating, you're going up, you've got to be careful of what's above you. You need to be sure that the path ahead of you is clear, otherwise you could crush and have an injury. So that was a big challenge because we had to get the quality result, but also had to do that safely. So safety is number one. The external glazing at the highest point is approximately 12 metres. So we had to use the scissor and knuckle boom elevated work platforms. Of course, to drive those, you must be qualified. So only our spec employees who hold those high-risk licences were doing those jobs. And there's also a large roof area, which proved a bit of a problem to access with the machinery. So in those areas, we've got a piece of machinery called a water-fed pole. That's a telescopic pole that cleans the glass with water that comes from the tap, goes through a series of filters, and when the water comes out the other end, it's all filtered nice and clean, so when it dries, it doesn't leave any marks on the glass. It's a streak-free finish. So we have to use our spec-trained cleaners who've been trained in the water-fed pole to do that job, because it's quite technical to get a good finish with that system. In the gym and fitness area, there's a product there which is a composite rubber flooring, which is quite popular in the building industry. And it does pose a bit of a challenge to clean. You know, inevitably during the building process, it gets gyprock dust in there. And so to get it back to that nice clean state, we have to use a few different machines. So we use a rotary scrubber and then a water extraction machine. So we have to be careful that we don't cause any damage to the glue underneath, so you can't use too much water. And you need to follow the correct procedure to get that good result. So only our trained floor specialists do that job. Because basically when you clean, you can cause damage. You know, you've got something that's brand new and the cleaning process can be quite damaging to the unskilled cleaner. Another sensitive part of this job, which did pose some complex issues, were cleaning the ceramic tiles all around the pool. The issue there is the cleaning chemicals that we use to clean the tiles must not enter the pool. While it's important to get a good result, it's far more important that we don't introduce a contaminant into the pool. Despite the complexities of this project, it's essential that we meet the client's needs and deliver the project on time.